regardless of which camp you fall into, in interviewing the mayor, he says it's split a third. There's a third of the community that believes everything's okay, or okay to the best of their ability, and they just want to move on. There's a third of the community that is just uncertain and doesn't know which way to go, and there's a third of the community that believes everyone, in his words, everyone's going to get cancer and die. And so you've got kind of, that whole swath of sentiments. But in everyone that I've spoken to, there is more of a sense that something will be done under President Trump than was done under Joe Biden. You have to remember, Joe Biden wasn't even here, didn't even come to the town for over a year. And nobody, in talking to the people on the ground, nobody trusted Pete Buttigieg as the transportation secretary. Nobody trusted what was coming out of, in particular, Norfolk Southern. And the odd thing, even people on the left really started to discount what was coming out of the EPA. And it seemed like everybody was kind of beating the same drum for Norfolk Southern. And when it came down to this class action lawsuit, we're talking $600 million. Well, the top payout on that would be $70,000 per household, and that's taking, you would actually have to back out. So some of the people thought, well, okay, I'll get $70,000. They didn't realize that they were going to have to pay back the housing allowances if they were put up in hotels for any extended period of time, if they had medical bills that were covered. All of that was getting subtracted out of that $70,000. So some people now are being told, well, they might get $20,000 for their entire household. And so, in talking to a lot of the folks, it just feels like a slap in the face. And on top of that, you're having to sign away your rights. So not only are you getting crumbs compared to what was sent, to other foreign countries, or to allowing illegals across our southern border, you're also signing away any future rights to sue or get any sort of compensation. And that's the big question. So there are a lot of people that now are saying, well, even if they were a part of the class action, well, can they back out of it? So there's movements by people that were a part of that to back out. There are other people that just want to get paid and move on. And it's just a mess. I mean, in the end, I guess the best way to describe it's just a total mess.